Hello, everybody. Welcome to the sad parts of the sports season, especially on Sundays. Now that the NFL is officially done, Kansas City Chiefs, I retaliate, won the Super Bowl, and I don't know what to do. I even took a deep breath there because I don't even know what to record. It was NBA All Star Weekend this weekend, so there's no NBA games, just pointless antics and horrible slam dunk contests and okay 3-point contests and controversies and bad commentary by the Kenny the Jet Smith on NBA TNT. But thankfully, like I said, NBA season will continue in the second half. Teams will start to take it more seriously. The NBA season, of course, and baseball is only a few months away, starting April 1st or the last couple of days of March to start their season. And baseball is always fun in the first couple of weeks before you get a little tired of it and not pay as much attention, especially being a Mets fan. And you're pretty much your season's over after the first opening day. They have the best opening day record in baseball, but one of the worst records after that. The Mets could surprise some teams this MLB season with making the wild card. I don't really see them taking the division over the Braves or even being better than the Phillies. The Phillies just have a better rotation and a better overall lineup. The Mets have one becoming ace pitcher in Senga with the ghost pitch, but our offense is okay. But I mean, looking at some of the other teams that could be challenging them for that last wild card spot, the Cubs, the Brewers, the Reds, the Pirates. I think maybe the Cardinals, depending on who wins the NL Central. I don't really think that their teams are that much better than the Mets. Some of them are missing pitching, some of them are missing lineup hitters and DHs. The Mets have a farm system that could carry them into the trade deadline to really make that late push to make the wild card. Again, I do not see us even getting close to the Braves or even sniffing the Phillies. There's been some projections that the Mets could be having the same record as the Phillies, but I just don't see it. Thankfully, we're getting to the second half of the NBA season. Sadly, I'm losing my YouTube TV, so I won't be able to watch most of the games, just the highlights the day after. When the NBA playoffs pick back up, I will, of course, get YouTube TV, as the Nuggets should be one of the top seeds and one of the favorites to go to the finals, and I'll love to watch us repeat. NCAA March Madness is just around the corner, as you hear my cat play with some cat toys. For exciting weekend. That's always great. But thankfully, most of the games are free at first. At least the opening weekend. We'll have 5-12 upsets are going to happen. Purdue just got upset today by the Ohio State Buckeyes basketball squad with a new coach, an interim coach, because they did fire their coach recently. I know that I'm kind of just looking off into the windows. That's because all I see is snow and sadness. And yes, I do love the snow, and yes, it is still a beautiful, pretty sight out this window. It's a sad day because football is no more on Sundays. Even the world cried this weekend. It snowed hard, it rained, even turned to ice. It was bad. The groundhog lied. Spring is not around the corner. That 39% really took a hit. He ain't shooting good. 39% ain't batting well. Nobody wants a 39% free throw shooter. Nobody wants a 39% passer, completer. 39 QBR, you're a backup in the NFL. That poor groundhog has to do better. He's really letting us down. But I digress because I do not love, but I do prefer winter over summer. So whatever holds the summer off the longest, I'll always take. So this Sunday I hope you guys did something nice this weekend, because it was kind of just a leisure weekend, a weekend where you did not have to sit down and watch a sports activity, because there was no sports activity unless you're really into college basketball. There was a few upsets. FAU lost, Purdue lost, Kentucky beat Auburn on the road, which is a big upset, but Kentucky's a blue blood. They should win. I don't know. I digress. I am looking forward to the second half of the NBA playoffs. I want to watch sports, but this is a nice, what I guess you would say, release of sports. It's nice to not be so focused on sports, a cleansing, as some people will say, for their stomachs. I hope you guys had a good cleansing that are also watching sports. there was no sports this weekend. It's kind of like the MLB All Star weekend. It's not fun the days that there's not baseball going on. There's nothing. So I hope you had spend time with your family this weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. President's Day tomorrow. Happy President's Day. The Nuggets are going to go all the way. I don't think the Timberwolves will do too well in the playoffs, but I'll digress and I'll get more into that later in the NBA season. But just know, right now, my favorites to go to the finals are the Denver Nuggets versus still the Boston Celtics. Sleeper team will not be the Celtics, but maybe the Knicks, or maybe not the Nuggets, and some people are on that Oklahoma City hype train, which they are, but they're inexperienced. They're very inexperienced. I do like the LA Clippers. Thank you for tuning in. This is Nick Sports Talk Radio Show. Just kidding. This is Nick Sports Talk YouTube. Please like, follow, subscribe, share to your friends. You have any opinions that you don't agree with that I am spewing? Also, tell me what you did this weekend with no sports. Because if you're watching this, you're probably a sports fan. I'm very curious. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a good day.